It's Tiffany Harper, your BSI's U coach, and I just wanted to pop on and say hello. And I've got my iced coffee here because it's time for that break. And I've been doing a lot of work today and just checking in with my team and helping my challengers with their health and fitness goals. And I've also been dreaming a lot as well. And God woke me up at like 3:30 this morning. I know it sounds so like mystical and so weird to say, but truly, whenever I have those days where I don't really struggle with sleep, just to kind of give you some background on me, I don't really struggle with sleep or getting enough in. I don't have insomnia, so it's not like I'm waking up early in the morning every single day. But today, at 3:30 a.m., I woke up and I literally could not go back to sleep. There were so many things going on in my heart and in my mind, and it felt like I just needed to wake up and pray about whatever it is that's on my heart. And if you're on, can you just say hi or give me a thumbs up or whatever? I'd just love to connect with you and just say hi and see and engage with you guys and just, that would be awesome. So, but I just felt like I needed to wake up and get the day started. That's really early to get up. I don't recommend anyone to do that, to just pop out of bed at 3:30 a.m. Get your sleep, like get your shut-eye. But I really felt like I should just get up, and I just started journaling and praying, and so a lot of things that were on my heart, they really came to surface, and it gave me some clarity on some things that my family is experiencing, which are really amazing opportunities, and also, just stuff that I've been concerned about, and for people that have been on my heart. And so it was a really amazing time to just spend with the Lord before anyone woke up. It was completely quiet, it was dark, and it was nice. And so even though it wasn't ideal to get up that early in the morning, I'm probably not going to do that again. I think I'll sleep. But if God should say I need you to get up at that early tomorrow, then I will. If I'm obedient. So, but I just wanted to pop on here because I've come across some people who have been very afraid to tell their story. And this isn't just health and fitness related. This is a lot of whatever your story is. So perhaps you're someone who has been through incredible struggle, or you've seen some breakthrough in your marriage, or you're in a ministry and you're seeing people's lives change because of your obedience to the call on your life. Or maybe it is a health and fitness story and you've done some things that other people wouldn't necessarily do, or they're afraid to do, and maybe they projected their fears on you. But you're afraid to tell your story because of the criticism that maybe you've experienced before or you've heard before from people. And just to tell you that those criticisms, there's a difference between constructive criticism and straight up, like they're being a jerk. Like there is a difference. And so whenever you're sharing your story and someone maybe has some skepticism, there's going to be some genuine questions that they're going to ask you. So for instance, because I'm in health and fitness, I'll just go there. Health and fitness wise, you've been working out with a fitness program, you've been doing it at home, and you've been taking this supplement, and you've been eating healthy, you've been following this specific like nutritional lifestyle, and you're seeing a change in your own transformation. You're seeing the energy like fly through the roof, and you're seeing like all this stuff that's going on, and it's so good, and you feel empowered and you feel amazing, and you're telling people about it. Then someone will come along, well, I don't know if that's real because I read in this book, this expert said this, and this, and you're doing the exact opposite, this, and this. So what's the truth? And that's a genuine concern because there are people out there who are fraudulent, who are really just trying to sell something to somebody just to make a buck off people. But your story is your story. So if someone has a genuine concern, or they have read different information, they can spew out all the facts to you all they want. You cannot challenge someone's true story. Your story is your story, and that's why you need to tell it. So if someone is struggling with being disciplined in taking care of their body, and you've been able to find a way to do that, you tell that story because that is the truth. Yes, there are tons of books out there who say the right way to do things, and there's a lot of experts and a lot of bloggers out there who spend a lot of time not doing anything except criticizing. You still tell your story. I remember on this past weekend, this person had liked my post, and then then they had posted a blog post about anybody who uses a testimonial or has a product to sell is fake. And that person had literally just liked a picture of me having a Shakeology cup, like literally, of my smoothie for the day. And I was like, that's interesting. That's rather passive aggressive, but that's cute. So, but it doesn't bother me. I could in the past have been concerned and irritated and mad and gone on a big keyboard warrior rant or block that person or, try to defend my honor. But to me, it was just like, they don't understand my story. They don't live my life, and they don't know my heart. They don't know my hopes and dreams and how hard I've worked to get to where I am today for my family, for my business, for my health, everything. They don't know that. All they see is something on a screen. So they're going to judge and make assumptions about who I am based on what they see on a computer screen, and then place their fears and their expertise on their own social media posts. So there's no reason to get offended or feel like someone's attacking you. They may very well be attacking you, but don't worry about it. That's easier said than done, but truly their opinions, unless they're paying the bills, they don't have any place. Their negativity has no place in it. If someone is genuinely concerned, they'll ask constructive questions like, have you thought about this? What about this area? What are the positives and negatives? But still tell your story, because reality is your story is your story. If you're someone who is going out into the mission field and you know that most people would not do what you do, like if you're going to some place that seems really dangerous, that there's been a lot of turmoil, but you know there are people who need to hear about Jesus and God's called you there, you go. You don't worry or listen to those who tell you no. When God says go, we know we have to go. So your story has to be told. You have to move your feet. There's going to be a ton of people who have opinions about things, and you just can't let opinions dictate your life. That's your freedom. You can make decisions about what is best for you, for your family, for your health, for your life, for your career, for your business, for anything, for your dreams. You have to make those decisions within reason. And obviously we want to listen to wise counsel. That's why we have people in our lives that understand us and know us and love us, even in our ugly. That's who we connect with, and they will be honest with us and offer constructive points, so that's something that we can think about. But they will also support us even if we disagree with the points that they're making, because you say, I feel that this is what I need to do. Do I have your love and support regardless? As long as you're not in sin. Like, I'm not saying like if you're experiencing marriage problems, you want to get a divorce, and like your friends just say, oh yeah, do whatever you want. Like there's stuff like within reason that you have to do. So have to qualify that, because there's certain people who take things to the other end and they make it into something that they don't need to. But within reason, we have people in our lives and seek wise counsel. A wise person seeks wise counsel. And that's part of telling your story, is you're growing and you're learning. And a person can't argue with that. In health and fitness, we say facts tell, stories sell. And the reality is people are far more inspired by a person's everyday life and what they've overcome more than they are about them taking a picture with a product and then someone pointing to it and saying, buy it. Really, I don't like shopping from places like that. I don't like shopping from people like that. When I go to the mall, I'm not at all inspired by the kiosks that are there trying to literally pull me over to their booth so they can play with my hair. Because they don't even they're blatant about it, obviously. Whenever I walk by them, they're like, hey, come over here and try my product. And do you want some skincare? And it's just ridiculous. It's annoying to me. I dislike kiosk people. And so, I shouldn't say I dislike kiosk people. I dislike the kiosks in the mall because I feel like the training is poor in customer service. Let me rephrase that. So I think the training is poor because it definitely has a sleazy salesperson mentality, and I don't buy their product because I don't actually see a story or it doesn't inspire me in any way or encourage me to check it out. Once in a great while, maybe, but most of the time, those people who are selling like skincare or product or hair stuff, I'm just not that, if you're sleazy, I'm not buying from you. So it's the same thing when you're sharing your story. You don't even have to be selling a product, but if you're sharing what it is that you're doing and you've been blessed in any way, or you've been encouraged in any way, or you've seen other people's lives been transformed by that way, be sure and tell it. Share it, regardless of what other people will think, because they don't fully know you. We see all the good parts for sure on social media, but conversation happens when we're able to really look and hear other people's stories and get a perspective of where they're coming from. And I think that's really what this is all about, is a perspective, a different way of seeing things. And there's tons of books who will prove me wrong on this or tell me I'm wrong for even sharing this. But it's the reality is that your story matters. And so wherever you are right now, maybe there is a new job opportunity coming up and you're unsure whether it's the right one to take, or because it may require you moving out of state or moving away from your family, or is that even the right decision for your kids? Maybe there is a business opportunity and it's within your own home. Maybe it would allow you to quit your job. Maybe there's lots of other things. Maybe there's a relationship that you need to work on. Whatever it is, tell your story and be willing to be humble and being okay that even when you open yourself up to people, there's always going to be criticism. There's always going to be that chance that people aren't going to believe you, but that's okay. So just stay encouraged and tell your story because it matters. You matter, and I want to hear your story. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.